Hello everybody, welcome back to Lunchtime with Ace Silverfang. I am Ace Silverfang and I am super late. I apologize again because I'm always late, but I'm always waking up because I'm always going to bed late. A little difficult for me to wake up on time sometimes. Anywho, welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. I'm going to click on this, and it's going to get very loud again, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to pick up talking once I get in. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we left off last time on episode 3, and that's what we're picking up this time. Episode 3. I'm going to try and just roll with it. I spent last night just sort of getting used to the idea that, okay, it's just going to be weird the entire time.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal, and all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves?
It's a little rundown, but the rent is right.
This everyone? Riddler said you had a luchador in the mix.
Bang! Oh, he came down with a case of the left behinds. Oops.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Enchanté.
Oh, I didn't know this party was so formal.
You got the toy we talked about, beautiful?
Okay, so they're pretending they don't know each other.
She ain't doing this out of the goodness of her heart like the rest of us. Brucey, be a doll and give Kitty a hand. I ain't touching that popsicle. I got some thinking to do.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could.
Okay.
Help me lift.
Time to lift. I wonder why they stole Riddler's body.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position. That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the
Frozen
button and scan away.
and rigor mortis.
Ugh, that's gross. What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce. Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
Yeah.
You're right. Riddler killed him. But it was meant for me.
Damn it, Bruce. This isn't all on you. On to the next.
Down. Open. Yes.
I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
I wouldn't exactly say I'm part of the team.
Also, the sky is blue. Now you say another obvious thing. This is the game we're playing, right? Whatever your plan was, it must have gone horribly awry for you to end up here like this.
Yeah.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
What
How
are
did
you
you get
doing?
involved with these psychopaths?
Ran into Harley once or twice, but I knew Riddler. He tried to bring me in before... well, before someone here probably killed him.
You done? His peepers never looked so good. John, pay the lady.
Don't spend them all in one place.
You get the rest when we're inside.
That wasn't the deal I made with Riddler.
Take it up with him.
Harley!
Hey, Bane's alive.
Find I'm not disposed of so easily!
You overstepped when you left him, and now it's time to pay the price.
No. Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You!
You are a means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it nearly caused the demise of Gotham's favorite luchador. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their insides suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
Do I look nervous to you?
I'm never nervous.
Stop waiting!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his
That
own
was
out.
weird.
Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I
Ain't gonna
didn't
let a good effort go unnoticed.
expect that from this random.
Let's get back to work. If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, the
Okay.
door is always open.
I didn't expect that. I'm gonna guess he's one of
lead us
Waller's
to our
men.
prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
Sure, can I not talk to Rando and find out who Rando is? Oh, cool, I'm gonna find out who Rando is. Oh.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches.
Hey, we gotta look out for one another.
Otherwise,
Okay, I thought it was one of
Hiya, Bruce. Guess
her
you're clear.
Randos.
For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for ya. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure. This is where you come in.
Okay, let me see the laptop. I'm pretty tech savvy. Maybe I can crack it.
Bruce, in case you missed it, we have a mole problem. And until we clear that up, the keys to the kingdom stay with me. Got it?
Dang.
Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who were cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff?
You ask a lot of questions. You know that? I've been able to piece together most of his
I'm kind of in the dark.
except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
Okay.
Well, I'm your guy. What do you need?
See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce? I'm in.
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take it too.
I'll grab some snacks.
What's that guy's story?
Catwoman,
Well.
are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn? Why am I even asking? I'll bring both.
There's never a dull moment with John around.
Why do I get the feeling that's not a good thing?
Who's ready to hit?
Probably right. Wow. Really?
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent Puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shotgun.
I want that black site location.
Well, yeah, otherwise what else am I doing? I get it. You want the black site location. So do I! I can't stop you if I don't know it! It's a bit ironic that way. I could just not help you and you'd never find it.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir, that's for sure.
We should check for traps. Who knows what Riddler did to this place?
On it. Come on, John.
Yeah, there's no one watching. I guarantee it's traps. That's gonna be the worst part.
Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Well, innocent people died because of your no-show.
You think I don't know that? Those maniacs butchered my agents, my friends. I can't take losses like this. I need to lean on you even more now, Bruce. You being inside.
I don't trust you still.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait, I got the punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
There's a black site. Some sort of research lab, I'm guessing. Whatever's there is what they're after. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having.
Okay, here we go. I gotta keep her on my side, but I gotta also not trust her.
I noticed an old security camera and deactivated it. No telling what will come across inside.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
find a way in.
So there's totally gonna be a trap or two, in my
Just have to
opinion.
get through these boards.
Maybe?
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Let me give it a try.
Okay, share and share alike is what I always say.
It's like, dude, it's a crowbar. You don't hit things with it to open things. You pry with it. I'm probably gonna end up going vigilante, John, just because of how I am as a person. Bullock! You two stay back. This is Detective Bullock.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
Want to explain what you're doing out here? This isn't exactly the Heights.
This isn't what it looks like.
It looks like you're trying to break into a crime scene.
Okay. Detective
Bullock.
Bullock.
Yeah, I know it.
Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Oh, come on now, Detective. We can work this out, just the two of us.
I disagree. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. Wouldn't even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough.
No, no, no.
But maybe this will make me look good with the boss.
Oh, sure. Overtime, right? Well, maybe I can help with that?
I'm not that kind of cop.
Yeah, you are.
No, of course not. This benefits both of us. Here, it's everything I got on me. Just hang up the phone, and it's yours.
Try not to die in there. I do not want this coming back on me.
Whew.
Come on, let's get moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, it's Bullock. He's not the cleanest cop. He's not the nicest cop. He's Bullock. That surprised me. Not gonna lie. Wait, did I just finish chapter 1? Okay, maybe I will finish this quickly.
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
Huh. Okay, let me think. People never change or no one's beyond reach. This is not for Catwoman. This is for Joker. I don't know. Joker is very, I don't know. I actually read something yesterday. I don't know how it exactly ends, but one person just was talking about how they didn't like the ending for Villain Joker. And they liked the ending for Vigilante Joker better. Oh, sorry. Yawning. I don't get it. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just play this how I'd play it. Maybe I should just roll with it and not try and make such a big deal about it. I don't know. I mean, this is taking a huge sidestep away from the Batman we used to know, because we always knew, like, real Batman, because Lucius is dead.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
Best.
He doesn't mind this because he's like, oh, you like her. Oh, it's good for me too, but oh, good for you, Bruce.
What do you think?
John's such a weird guy.
What we're after.
Well, not
It's
to
very
state
weird.
the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Ooh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Literally, it is.
Bruce, I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
All right.
How many TVs does one guy need?
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
All right. Like his favorite show, Death Chamber.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here.
Lose your hand?
Some kind of platform.
What do you mean, lose your hand?
Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
I get it. Move Death Chamber. I want to look at everything else first before I do anything.
This is where he built his boxes.
Loose floorboard.
That's odd.
Hey, Bruce, I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman was with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kitten one bit.
There's Joker, I know.
What do they say about a black cat crossing your path?
No, she's nice once you get to know her.
Right, let's agree to disagree. But I'll keep my peepers peeled for both of us.
Still creepy. I don't still talk to John. I just talked to him. I'm gonna move this to the side. That's something. A pressure plate? Well, okay, I looked at the pressure plate. Oh! I get it. Okay, hold on. Something tells me talking to John again would be a mistake. I don't know, just my instinct.
I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
Alright.
Welcome to the Maelstrom.
You work, you sleep, you die.
Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths. You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, 1 foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Oh, because it's talking about how he's dead. Work hard and sleep hard, but then you die.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring is what it is.
And Tesla coils.
Tesla coils.
Why?
This whole place is an electrical death cage. If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
I am not going to stand on the button. I'm hesitant to talk to John again. This is how these games work. You can talk to John again, but that might be a mistake. But my looking up things online have not been very helpful. Yep, didn't help. Everyone's talking about chapter 4, which is the next chapter. No one's talking about chapter 3. I don't want to stand on the button just yet. Work. Where's the bed? Hold on. Work, sleep, then die. Okay. Riddler's bed.
Sure proud of his exploits, wasn't he? Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, Money Man.
How did you, Riddler? Looks like I'll be able to ask all questions.
Freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job.
Huh.
After all, I'd already robbed the place twice. He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
Why are you really here?
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone.
And we aren't
We're
alone,
not.
okay. Yeah, I thought so.
I'll tell you later.
And whatever, I might as well ask this.
Yes?
If you missed me.
Oh.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Fine. Of course I did. But don't read any more into it than that.
That's fair. That is the nature of our relationship. Let me see. Hey look, food. That's a meager food.
Canned food. And lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
I'm not saying that it's cheap. I'm saying that it's incredibly unhealthy, and maybe Waller's onto something even though I hate her. How does she eat? How does a 60-year-old man living on nothing but preserved foods and canned foods and the like go toe-to-toe with the Batman. Okay, so... I'm gonna regret this. Oh, no, okay. Why did you
Why
hate
do you hate
Riddler?
Riddler so much?
I've mentioned this before, but he always interrupted me. Never let me get to the punchline. It takes a lot of confidence to tell a joke, you know? Made me look like an idiot in front of Harley. Those other guys. But hey, I guess I have the last laugh now.
Well, you seem to love Harley.
We're friends, right? So I gotta ask, what do you see in Harley?
A ruthlessness. The way her accent comes and goes when she's mad. The way she lets things escalate into violence.
Your hair's really green. Why is that?
I've been meaning to ask. The green hair, what is that?
I don't know, what's with your black hair? I'm sorry, buddy, I'm a little sensitive about my style.
Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I don't remember anything about myself before Arkham, and when I came to, well, here it was.
Green hair and pale skin. So he never dyes his hair. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's... I have been wishing that they'd actually tackle where he came from, because they've already mentioned he doesn't remember where he came from. Does it just examine the plate again? Yeah, that's all it is. Okay, work, sleep, die. So, work.
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Certainly, you know the rest.
Be careful what you said on those.
A mile in his shoes. Walk a mile. To know his mind. First said walk a mile in my shoes. Work, sleep, die. I didn't see any shoes. Wait, oh. That's why, okay, I see.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
Yeah, it does look sort of like just a slab. Although he also balanced it on a trunk? Oh no, it's hanging, I see, it's hanging on the wall. Yeah, it's hanging on the wall, it's attached to the wall, and it's got these chains that support it as well. And it's in the trunk underneath it.
Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Well, he did say something about a foot.
Not a foot, a shoe. Okay, so, I got Riddler's shoes. Now I can do work, because it was sitting there. The shoes were on the platform, so... Place the shoe.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
Interesting.
That sounds positive.
It does, because he's all talking about... Imagine him walking around this place by himself, gloating. See, with Riddler, that's Riddler. That really is, even though it's a different version of him, it's still obviously Riddler. And that I can respect about him. Work, sleep.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
And then there's die. I think I have to press the button now.
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
Yeah, both of yours.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an... I bet whatever we're looking for is down there. Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no, Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
Give us a moment.
John, could you give us a moment?
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. It's about manipulating John, and he's pretty easily manipulated. When Catwoman and I are alone, we can comment about how we're...
Something. Charming and unnerving at the same time.
Yeah.
So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
I'm undercover.
Undercover.
For yourself? Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always
Nah.
undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
Partnered up with people, huh? Good to hear you've grown a bit.
Well, blackmailed's more like it.
Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Even with what looks like a piercing gone wrong.
Yeah.
Not great or anything, but good.
You look great too.
I didn't say great. I said good.
Ow.
Okay, duly noted.
Hurtful.
Now it's my turn. Why are you here?
I thought I already... Oh, yeah, right.
Not
Such
really
a dancer later.
this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You keep saying that.
I do.
You're like a broken record.
I know. But I'm right.
You two get a move on. Playing guard is getting pretty...
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. We've got a job to do, remember?
We remember. It's a computer.
About.
Oh, I guess I'm walking around. Walkie. Filing
I think
cabinet.
it might be a trap.
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so... maybe not.
Your certainty is assuring.
Okay, I guess I'm not checking the filing cabinet. Or the thumb drive that's on the filing cabinet. Anywhere else? Aha! A cane!
Didn't Riddler carry one of these in Europe?
He did, but they were purely aesthetic.
Okay. Never mind then. A purely aesthetic cane. What's this? USB port for the USB drive. Power button. Probably need to turn the computer on. A monitor. Okay, can't talk to Catwoman, so I'll look at the monitor.
This might hold the black site location.
USB port. And power button. I'm gonna look at it first.
Typical on button.
But it is shaped like a power symbol, so... On.
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use.
Must have had a really boring day when he actually made his face out of letters and numbers. It's not easy to do. I've tried. And I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm pretty sure passwords will get me killed.
USB drive.
Well, in for a penny.
Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
Archie! Woo!
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help?
Right now you look good.
You don't have the
in over
code
your
to
head.
do what needs to be done here, Bruce.
Oh.
You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
Why did I drop it? Hey. Down.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
I am Batman. I'm Batman! The Lion Tamer!
Resourceful as always.
Ah! My nerds! Ow, my face!
Bye, Bruce. It's been fun.
Whee!
You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow down a bit. You're coming up blurry.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
That's how they flirt. This feels like a big moment and I'm being tricked. See, my reaction is, well, we're in a relationship, sort of, on again, off again, weird thing. Kiss her is something Bruce would do. But also, I don't know. Throwing her is something I could also do, I suppose. Ah. This one doesn't matter. Yeah, and I'm gonna get thrown. Ow!
Awfully bold move, considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
This is flirting.
Move, John.
I probably should have tried. Sweep the leg! Leap! Or no block, yeah. Dang! This is quite a fight. Ow, 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 ooh, ow, ow. Ow.
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else.
What? Talk about what? I tried to stop her. Seriously, I tried to stop her. Then I got sidetracked because, you know, horny.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Cafe Tryst.
So, John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But in another way, maybe I tell her, get in her good graces. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do just that. Then she'd remember my name as... an H in it. She always spells it J-O-N.
Because we're friends, John. This is between us.
Oh, we are friends. We are. But
Okay.
Harley's... Harley? I don't know, Bruce.
Oh, that's saying the obvious.
I'm torn here. Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult. Which is great.
What?
Don't get me wrong. I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding. What's your relationship with her? Your real one?
Catwoman and I are... What we have is a little tangled up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that tangled up with Harley.
Nah. Really? He probably means it literally, though.
Harley saw me. Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it? I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley?
This choice isn't obvious. Be yourself or pull her strings. On the one hand, they made it obviously blue and red. Now part of me thinks, oh, that's because of the colors of the X and B on the Xbox controller. But then there's thinking that they could do that because be yourself as blue, which would imply vigilante, a positive thing, and villain, which is, a negative thing. Like, I don't know. Dang, I don't know. Eesh. Well, if I'm answering him honestly, how did I get Catwoman to like me? Because the same way will not work on Harley. Harley will...
How can I make her see me?
You just need to be genuine. You're special, John. She just needs to see that.
So, be myself. I hear that a lot, but how can I be myself if I don't really know who that is yet? How did you know who you are, Bruce?
To be honest, I don't. No one does. People lie to themselves about their true nature.
So maybe I'm lying to myself. That would explain something I've noticed recently.
What'd you notice?
I can feel someone a few layers deep, pacing like an animal in a cage. Just looking for something to start it.
It's like, suppress it, let it out, or it's, and there's the third option. Be your nicest self. Oh, man. This is, I don't even know what the right decision here is. There's a couple, even remaining quiet might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. I might be looking at the wiki for this decision.
The prison break.
No, maybe stick with being nice until you figure it out. People appreciate kindness, even Harley. Probably.
Probably.
How does that even work?
Bond with her. Lend a hand with a problem she has.
I don't know, Bruce. I have a tough time just talking to her. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's play pretend.
Okay, I barely doing this.
Say something Harley would say.
That laptop is for my eyes only.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You want to talk about the laptop, okay. But I want to talk about Harley. We made a deal.
I did, but actually that's...
Say something like that, though.
I know, she would.
Now say something, date-like. Like we're out painting the town red.
Hi, John. I like hiking. Do you like the outdoors?
Why would you love me?
Okay, that was pretty funny. I admit, that was pretty funny. Even Bruce is like,
so what do you
didn't
think?
see that coming.
Pretty good, right?
A little too desperate.
So, you're coming off just a little bit desperate.
And women like that.
No, none.
Okay, hit me. Another.
What was your favorite thing about Arkham?
Really?
For me, it was Sloppy Joe Fridays.
Bruce, this is just uncanny. Okay, here we go. I enjoyed the lights. They had a hum to them. Felt like a blanket. Fuzzy, even. I miss that on the outside. It doesn't feel as real here, you know? Out here, chaos seems to rule the day. It's loud and uneven. But you, Harley, you thrive on it. I could learn from that because I thrive on you. You're my light outside of Arkham.
Actually, that was great.
Beautiful, John. She'll be eating out of your hand in no time.
You think? I don't know. It felt weird to say. I really think I'm getting the hang of it.
But it was honest.
I'll start the next one. Your
And-
face
okay.
has all the adequate face-like qualities one looks for in a face. Harley, I lobbed you a perfect pitch. You gonna swing or what?
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. We are friends, and you're right about that. And, our talk really got me fired up to find myself. My true self. Plus, your Harley is spot on. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business.
Ooh.
And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Vanished. You think he knows? I think he might know. He did look right at the back signal.
Jim?
Nicotine patch. Happy now? Don't look so pleased. Oh, it's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? Oh, that ain't like you. You don't take time off.
I was there, Jim. You just didn't see me.
Of course, I know you can be trusted.
Yeah, I was there.
I just wish they hadn't gotten away.
So do I.
I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. But then it was just Bane. He still beat us to a pulp and got away.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask. Lucius Fox.
Oh, this is gonna be
I know he
tough.
was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead. But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower.
What do you mean?
He might not have been the man you thought.
Huh?
Not entirely.
I don't know anything about that.
Maury was an arms dealer, and Riddler targeted him the same way he did Fox. My gut is telling me that's no coincidence. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer.
Oh, crud.
Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
Oh, man. I know. This is... He wants to keep my identity secret, but also he's barking up the tree to my identity. This is tough.
With all the scandals surrounding his family, it's hard not to be familiar with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, and if you haven't noticed, he's got a knack for burying bad publicity. He had everyone believing he was a stand-up guy, including me. At first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
Check the video
crud.
recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for. Sloppy.
Amateur job? Who
He
did
flashes
that?
enough cash at one of my officers to get into Riddler's old workshop. Why? Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened too.
It was either going to be that or he ended up being punched or he ended up being hit. Either way, Gordon wasn't going to be happy.
And she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor.
Me bring in
I can't
Bruce...
do it, but you can.
How do I do this without damaging my relationship with Gordon? I want to tell him he has to bring in Bruce Wayne. Because I can't. I can't bring in myself. That's turning myself in, and that would just out me. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, jeez. This isn't. Well, that didn't help me at all. It didn't tell me anything. Ah!
I can keep an eye on Bruce Wayne.
I can't arrest people.
Damn it, I'm not asking for an eye. I want him delivered. Here, with a little bow. Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it.
Okay, good. I didn't change the religion. That's good.
Got a rap sheet that'd put her away for life.
She does.
I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her.
I've
done this a year ago.
I can't ask you to break the law, Jen.
As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her. And you better not tell her we're coming.
I won't tell her. But it is smart of Jim to actually do that.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know.
Yeah.
You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
We both want to take down the Pact. That I know for certain.
Yep.
Allies are in short supply these days.
I know you've worked together in the past, but circumstances are different. You know what must be done.
I know. What? Oh, okay, I see. Is the power of boners stronger than Batman? Oh. No. The power bonus is not stronger than Batman.
I didn't do it.
Splendid.
Plus.
Don't go, Gordon. I've got a city to save.
How did you follow me? I flew here.
I can't, Batman. It's too much.
Oh, I'm on rails. Okay.
Have in spandex or whatever my suit is. You can trust me. It's my mustache. What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe.
Oh, he just followed the bat signal. That's interesting.
Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... what a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake.
I can shake his
Nice
hand.
to meet you, John.
Wow, quite a grip you've got there. You must squeeze a stress ball a lot.
I'm very stressed.
For a year for that moment.
My entire life is very
Such a huge
stressed.
fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh.
I don't know.
Looking for mentors, role models. I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. secrets right there. And the gang who
Really?
attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and then give it to you? But and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks.
Woo! Yeah. I don't want to let her slip through the numbers, but will that impact? That feels like it'll impact Joker. I don't know. Again, that told me nothing.
Once in a while can't be the worst thing.
That depends on what she does. If she hurts innocents, then I stop her.
Wow, that's... You really... This is what dedication looks like, huh? Well, if I get the laptop, there is no score, so win-win. Now, when you're on the job, what's the preferred method of extracting a target? Always rappelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea. I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me.
And yeah, no guilt. But yeah, I'm planning on helping. Right.
I collect these. They mean a lot to me.
What?
Oh, we look so cool. I mean, you're cool. I'm not usually cool, but next to you, I look cool. This is gonna look great on my wall. Thank you.
Don't put that on your wall.
Behind the stacked deck.
I'll be there. Promise. Hope to die.
You'll give up your own...
You won't be disappointed.
It's like the actor couldn't do a full-on laugh. They always have him only chuckle. They never actually have him give the laugh.
But all I hear are lies. You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that. And with respect comes mercy.
Greetings.
That's the guy who spoke up for me.
Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this.
What is this?
Rayne and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. It's Mr. Freeze, but holy crud! What the heck, guys? This is... Jeez, this is Rails. This is Rails. I've gotta just...
Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
I just gotta stay quiet. I've gotta stay quiet. Maybe.
We live in a twisted world, Bruce. Better to abide than struggle against it in vain. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No, look, I want to get paid just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this.
Yeah, sure. Pretty bold move.
Good, yeah. Now why would I do that if I was dirty? I'd have thrown you to the walls to cover my ass, right?
Oh, a deft turn, but it's not enough to save you. In fact, your awareness of how to deceive only creates more suspicion.
What the hell is going on here?
No!
Jeez!
Merely plugging the leak.
Jeez!
Damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation? You gonna get little business cards printed that say Detective Bane now?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch?
Okay, this she has a point
I'll
on.
find the rats, and I'll deal with it.
Psychiatrists and psychologists are trained mental
You can't be
manipulators.
trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him.
Jeez.
Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. The laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
You might actually be right, Uncle Sean.
I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. Then it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my old buddy Bruce. And only you. Promise. Sound like a plan. Up top.
Okay, high five, John.
That was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
High fives.
What is her...
We're practicing our high fives. Yeah.
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
We didn't find the location to the black site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Because I want to be. Because I'm being myself.
Ah, that was so cringe. Jeez. I'm not even making a decision now. I just have to cringe at that. Ah, that was painful. Ah, man, that hurt. Ah. Oh. Okay. I'm braced. I'm ready for the next cringe.
The Mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. You have a problem, and I want to help.
You, time out. And you, we need to talk.
You don't like that I've been filling his head with more assertiveness?
Bruce.
Oh,
This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it. Think hard.
She's mad.
John?
Oh, look at that. There are some neurons firing in there after all. You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone.
Wow, that was easy.
So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Looks like. I'm on my way to meet him now.
Wow. That was way easier than I expected. Oh, I'm just gonna say it right now so that when I play The Wolf Among Us, I can say, see, I called it. I thought that music in the stat deck always seemed familiar, and I just realized why. I think it's their normal barroom music, and I think it's played during The Wolf Among Us during a bar scene. But I think it's more just Telltale music. It's not really specifically Telltale's Batman style music. It's Telltale's music. Just wanted to call that so I can say, called it! I knew it was unfamiliar.
The drones on alert.
They're online and overhead, sir. Don't let your guard down.
He's here.
Any minute now. Bat's supposed to be punched.
I gotta be Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
They say heart disease is a silent killer. How do you even do that?
I'm a ninja. I mean, I'm Batman.
It didn't feel great, you know? Stealing from her. It felt like there was a little Harley with a halo on this shoulder telling me not to do it, and then the Bat on the other whispering, "Just get it, John." Or did you have the halo and Harley the horns? You must run across this in your line of work. How do you deal with doing something good when you might be hurting someone you love? Because it certainly didn't feel good. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Every time it costs you a little bit of yourself. I wish there was an easier answer.
It seems like you can't do it very often, or there'll be nothing left. I did bring the thing, by the way.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Perseus, I bring you the Gorgon's head.
Alright. I'll take the laptop. I don't know why you had me do that.
Is bad. look pretty happy. Well, I'm happy.
I'm Batman. I'm never
something
happy.
For you. Maybe you could do something for me.
Like?
Teach me. Anything. What about those boomerangs you have?
Hey, they're batarangs. Get it right.
I promised to only use it for, you know, hero things.
Huh. Oh. That was useless. Looking at that was useless and told me absolutely nothing. I'm not even kidding. Didn't even mention the scene. Which is odd.
Probably. Please?
Alright, fine.
So awesome.
Batarang. Long-range weapon. Effective. Dangerous.
Nailed it. Dead on.
Your turn.
Oh, my hand. Oh, gosh. My hands are sweating.
Use your free hand to help you aim. It'll follow your elbow. Don't overthink it. Just throw.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's first throw.
Practice makes perfect.
Also, I was thinking about the whole vigilante thing, and it made me think of the Justice Lords. Because in the Justice Lords universe, Joker becomes the Joker, but then goes like, ah! And he deals with madness, and instead of succumbing to madness, fights against it. Instead of becoming the Joker, he becomes the Red Hood. I'm like, okay, well, there are canon vigilante Jokers out there. I think part of my apprehension earlier was just I got a glimpse of vigilante Joker's costume, quote unquote, in this game, and it looks kind of stupid.
Can I keep it?
Okay, hold on. Let Joker keep okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm reading about how things changed. Apparently, because I didn't inform Catwoman about Gordon stalled her long enough for Joker to steal the laptop so that I could get it. So this entire scene wouldn't play out otherwise. Oh, well, that's weird. Okay, sure, fine. Apparently, Batman always agreed to it.
I'm going to throw it 100 times a day until I get it. I'm working with you, Batman, and it's just been... wow. What I meant to say is, it's been an honor. If you ever need someone to watch your back, you know I'm good with a batarang. And I have a lot of guns, too, if that helps.
Guns don't help.
This is exciting. A new leaf.
You have potential, John. Do something good with it.
Well, with you to look up to. How could I go wrong?
Okay, I like that they did that.
Guy, 'cause I was thinking about updating my look. I'm your man on this street. Literally.
Okay, that was actually a very Joker thing, where he went like, how could I go wrong? And he gave the Joker smile. So that was actually, that one made sense. Which is weird.
Selina?
I had nowhere else to go.
What happened?
I guess I was a fool for thinking I'd be safe here.
Okay, I'm glad you're okay.
Glad you're here.
More or less.
Are you?
Maybe we should just start from the beginning. What happened?
Ah.
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Ms. Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away, not in her condition.
Not at all. Thanks for taking care of her.
You've been so good to me, Al. I don't know how I would ever repay you.
She doesn't know Al knows.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
There we go. She doesn't know Al knows. That's pretty good that he's called it a motorcycle accident. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Oh, yes, he is.
And you don't want to be the one who pushes him over the edge.
You're right. He's been off lately.
I'm glad you're aware. You're lucky to have each other.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Relax. I'm just changing out the bandage. Be a doll and hand me a clean piece of gauze. Been through 2 dressings already.
Press A to hand gauze. That's the last piece of gauze, apparently. Wait, no. Why?
There. Good as new. So, do you want to tell me what really happened? We both know you didn't get this from a motorcycle accident.
I was ambushed by your friend Gordon tonight.
Dang.
You knew. You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
Gordon did what he had to. He's a good man, a good officer.
So you did know. Why didn't you warn me? I thought we were friends. I never thought you would give me up. Not to the cops.
I honestly don't know.
I know you're confused about a lot of things right now. I was just hoping I wasn't one of them.
Hold up. Hold up. I thought about it. Wow, I didn't expect to exit the game completely. My bad, I meant to go to the main menu. I thought about it, and I realized we haven't gotten that far in this scene. I can start over. I think. It's the middle of a conversation. They don't start in the middle of conversations. I don't think. Because I've done this before. I've done this whole spiel, this whole song and dance before. So if I continue, and I can lie to her... Yes, it worked! Okay, good. It's not that far back either. It should be pretty easy to deal with. I thought about lying to her and I didn't because I saw the third option. I was like, oh, maybe this one.
Selina.
I had nowhere else to go. I guess I was a fool for thinking I'd be safe here.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you?
Maybe we should just start from the beginning. What happened?
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Ms. Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away.
Thank you for doing it.
Not at all. Thanks for taking care of her.
You've been so good to me, Al. I don't know how I would ever repay you.
But of course.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
I'm worried about him, Bruce. I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And you don't want to be the one who
I'm worried about him.
You're right. He's been off lately.
I'm glad you're aware. You're lucky to have each other.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Now I got a hand.
I'm just changing out the bandage.
Bandages, and then I got a lighter.
Be a doll and hand me a clean piece of gauze.
Something tells me she's not going to believe my lie, but I'm going to lie to her because she's mad at me regardless. So, ow. There, done.
So, do you want to tell me what really happened? We both know you didn't get this from a motorcycle accident.
I was ambushed by your friend Gordon tonight. Thought you knew. You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
No, I had no idea.
No, of course you didn't. The laptop. I know you snatched it from Harley.
I did.
I want to find that black site. Before they do.
The laptop is useless without Riddler's decryptor.
Good thing I brought it then.
You have the goggles too?
Not so fast. What are you offering me in return?
Oh.
You know when it comes to me, nothing is for free.
My options are be silent, nothing. I can say I'm giving you nothing, or I'm giving you me, or I can give her Riddler's plan. Gee, I wonder which one she'll go for.
You give me the decryptor and we will crack this code together. I promise.
Okay, I'll give it to you. But on one condition.
What do you want from me, Selina?
I want you to admit that you need my help. I want you to say, Selina, I need you. I can't do this without you.
What? This isn't like her.
Say it and it's yours.
Okay.
Selina, I need you.
I'm in a relationship with her. I haven't made her mad.
I can't do this without you.
No, you can't.
Think it's very weird I got strong armed, quote unquote, to do this. It was like something he's already been saying. Okay. I think this option is for those who don't want to be in a relationship with her.
Thanks. It's been a rough night.
I'm always hesitant whenever I see Batman and Selina close in proximity. I always think, okay, she's clearly going to do something to stab me in the back.
Riddler's laptop together or not? I'm out on a line here.
Alright.
Me hanging.
Alright, let's go.
Come downstairs with me.
What's downstairs?
She already knows I'm Batman, and she already knows where I live, and yeah, there's no real secret here. We're Batman. She can already break in if she wanted. Oh, dude! It's the clock! This is like vintage Adam West Batman. This is great. The clock.
Are you coming?
It's also Batman the Animated Series Batman. Oh, man. I love it. Welcome to the Batcave. You had no idea I have an entire complex beneath my house, did you? Welcome to my home. My actual home. Because I'm Batman.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you.
Yep.
Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating.
It's...
The whole world is just closed off.
Yep.
I know how hard it is to let people in.
It's incredibly me.
It means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It definitely makes life more complicated.
That is true.
Being here with you.
Aww.
I came back to
Oh, with this cane. Awesome.
Redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better.
You can, because I'm...
Feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
I'm Batman! And I make everyone better, because I am Batman.
That's what I wanted.
That's basically all needs to be said.
I've missed this. Hold that thought.
What, you don't let my...
Is that what I think it is?
My trophy case?
What's
What?
my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up?
I just wanted to put your letter somewhere.
Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... and there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
I keep items from friends and foes. Reminders.
Never took you for the sentimental type.
I keep a memento from each of my cases. Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
It's my little letter. Oh, that was close. I dodged that bullet. Whew! I forgot that was there. I forgot her stuff was over there too.
Chief 2 is served.
Alfred, thank you.
Al knows that she already knows who I am, so it's like, okay, not really a big surprise that I show her the Batcave.
Decryptor detected.
This is more a surprise to her.
Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Maybe I should have tested out those first.
Whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The Bat computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
So I guess it's walk around time, right? Walk around time? Walk around time. Walk around time. Yep, there's Alfred. Walk around time! Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna read the codex first. Or I'm gonna read the feed first. I haven't read this in ages, jeez. Wait, have I already read this? Yeah, I already read this one. Have record highs. They push back again. What is the agency? Model prisoner. Death of Lucius Fox. R.I.P. Opinion. I was wrong about Batman. I read that one. Bizarre Riddler launches terrorist attack at Gotham. I read that one. Investigation of Wayne Tower explosion continues. I read that one. I read that one because he had his. I think I read that one. Yeah, I read that one. Agency calls Wayne Enterprises investigation resolved. An investigation into the industrial accident that killed 1 and injured 14 at Wayne Tower is no longer active, according to an agency spokeswoman. Details from the GCPD investigation are not being released to the public at this time. A press conference held at GCPD headquarters and managed by the agency only confirmed that the matter is quote-unquote resolved. The GCPD's investigation has proven that what we already suspected, that this was nothing more than a tragic accident, said agency public affairs specialist Alexei Yu. We are satisfied with the findings of local law enforcement and have no plans to investigate further. We are working with Wayne Enterprises to minimize the risks that contributed to this accident, Yu continued. The agency and the GCPD have our full cooperation, said Wayne Enterprises chairperson Regina Zellerbach. The safety of our employees is our primary concern. Wayne Tower is an iconic piece of the Gotham skyline, and we're doing all we can to protect it. 5 things you need to know about the agency. Didn't I read this one? Yeah, I did. I don't remember reading the other one I just read, though, so that might have been new. Citywide bombings, distraction for crime spree? By Kate Clark. Gotham was rocked by bombings in the early hours of this morning. While no one was hurt, the explosions left many of Gotham's citizens rattled and suspecting an act of terrorism, especially after the recent attacks of the Riddler. New information has come to light, however, that may dispel rumors of terrorism. Captain Jeffrey Sampras of the GCPD bomb squad confirmed that the detonated bombs were designed to maximize light and sound rather than damage, saying these explosions were meant to cause panic, not hurt people, at least not directly. That's the definition of terrorism. Terror, causing fear or panic. Additionally, at the time of the bombings, several break-ins and homicides were reported across the city at some of Gotham's most high profile establishments. The Gotham Brokerage, Gothcorp Labs, and the GCPD's own arsenal have been confirmed by survivors as targets for the break-ins. While the GCPD has refused to comment directly on the suspected link between the explosions and the crime spree, they issued the following statement. The safety of Gotham's citizens remains the police department's top priority, and rest assured that the GCPD is conducting a thorough investigation into both the recent thefts and this morning's bombings. Batman fails Gotham. Criminals at large with GCPD weapons. I tried! I had a building dropped on me! Batman was on site at the GCPD arsenal while the department's armored vehicles garage fell victim to the same crime spree that terrorized the city in the early hours of this morning, but was unable to stop the thieves from killing 2 police officers and 1 mechanic, and escaping with an unspecified number of APCs, or armored personnel carriers. I think they only escaped with 1. They all drove off right after I was... Okay, it might have been several. I thought it was 1. Anyway. A survivor of the... Typo, guys. A survivor of the attack, who wished to remain nameless, claims that the leader of the band of thugs who broke into the GCPD property and fought opposite Gotham's Crusader was something more than human. I've never seen anything like it, the survivor told the Gazette. He was huge! Strong as an ox, too! He injected himself with something. I don't know what. And I swear he got even stronger. It's called a steroid. He threw Batman into a wall like he was a rag doll. That's right, readers. Not even the combined forces of Gotham's police department and the Dark Knight himself could stop this giant and his gang of hooligans from making off with deadly tanks capable of murdering countless civilians. I had been ready to accept that the Batman was the savior Gotham needed, But this act of incompetence is another reminder that we cannot put our trust in a vigilante who gets to keep his face hidden from the public, while we live in fear of dangerous criminals every day. You do realize you also just said that the police themselves couldn't stop him either. So what's your solution? By Max, Celery Man Maloney. How do you get the nickname Celery Man? Either you have to eat a lot of celery, you have to be a celery salesman, or option number 3, you look like a stalk of celery. I don't know. Riddler dead. Agency confirms. After a deadly reign of terror that resulted in an untold number of victims, the notorious masked madman, known only as the Riddler, has been confirmed dead by government law enforcement group The Agency. The Agency has claimed responsibility for the takedown of one of Gotham's most notorious criminals, stating only that the Riddler was, quote, found at the harbor with civilian hostages, close quote, during the explosions that shook the city, adding that he and his goons were, quote unquote, heavily armed. It is still unknown whether or not Riddler was involved in the bombings, though an inside source tells the Gazette that he is not currently being considered as a suspect, even a posthumous one, in the alleged acts of terrorism. While the agency and GCPD have yet to confirm the circumstances which led to Riddler's death, Gotham may sleep easier tonight knowing that one less murderer is on its streets. Batman missing after fight with Mammoth Luchador! Exclamation mark. Means she yelled it. The entire thing. Disturbing reports have surfaced that suggest Batman, Gotham's defender, may have been mortally wounded in the early hours of this morning at the GCPD's arsenal. An eyewitness and survivor of the fatal assault on the arsenal said Batman was hurt bad. Their leader did a real number on him. I tried to get him help, but I don't know if it got there in time. Honestly, I don't know if anyone can survive a concrete slab falling on them. Not even Batman. He did. I did. Then I got right back up and went right back to work. Their leader is described as an enormous man with tattoos and superhuman strength, wearing a luchador, or Mexican wrestler, mask, as confirmed by several witnesses to this morning's incursion. This still unnamed man should be considered armed and dangerous, according to the GCPD, who also urged civilians not to approach him and to call the police immediately if seen. All other luchadors who are not related to this man, please stay off the streets and don't wear your masks in public and pretend you have a secret identity so that you are not mistaken for this man who has been only described as, quote-unquote, a luchador. That is the worst description. He's a luchador. What's his mask look like? What's his face look like? How tall is he? When asked if Batman was hurt or killed by the superhuman criminal, the GCPD spokesperson told the Gazette, while the police department has partnered with the Batman in the past, we do not represent him in any official capacity, and can neither confirm nor deny claims that he may have been injured in this morning's assault. There has yet to be any sighting of the Cape Vigilante since this morning's attack. Beloved police mechanic dead in attack on GCPD arsenal. No, he saved my life! It was confirmed this morning, just hours after the attack on the Gotham City Police Department's arsenal, that the multiple reports of break-ins across the city that one of the victims of the assault, police vehicle maintenance mechanic Charles Chip Paulson, age 53, died of his injuries. Dang. Paulson, leader of his local neighborhood watch, Marine veteran, and much-loved member of the community. Nice. This guy was a badass. Was employed as a mechanic at the police department's arsenal, serving the armored personnel, carriers, and squad cars. The arsenal was broken into in the early hours of the morning just after the explosions that erupted across the city and during the other deadly assaults on the Gotham Brokerage and Gotham Core labs that resulted in the loss of dozens of lives, including Paulson's. The PD arsenal was the only affected site at which Batman was spotted. An eyewitness claims that Paulson defended Batman against the leaders of assailants, but it was ultimately this man, a masked luchador or Mexican wrestler by accounts, who ended Paulson's life. Paulson was married to Abigail Paulson, was a father of 4 and a foster father to 3. Wow! This guy was hardcore. This guy was a badass. He was just so brave, his wife told the Gazette. He was always willing to help anyone in need. What happened to him, it's unthinkable. Chip was a good man, former police commissioner Gordon said today in a press statement. One of the best. He was a hero and a personal friend. Many lost their lives this morning, but Chip's passing strikes at the core of the GCPD. We will not rest until the people that did this are behind bars. A public memorial ceremony will be held for Paulson and the other fallen officers outside the Gotham City Police Precinct tomorrow night. Bruce Wayne on the decline? Where am I? Wait, where is this? Who took a picture of me? In the alley with Joker. Oh, that was right outside. I get it. That was right outside the Sack Jack. Gotham billionaire, an infamous play. Also, I'm being stalked because that's the sort of picture that you only take if you're a stalker. He was waiting up there for me. Gotham billionaire and infamous playboy Bruce Wayne was spotted today at local watering hole and dive bar, the Stack Deck. Patrons claimed to have seen him drinking with a thin, green-haired man, identified only as John. This consorting with Gotham's seedier underbelly is just another in a line of... Hold on. Typos make this hard to read. This consorting with Gotham's seedier underbelly is just another in a line negative publicity line of negative publicity the young business tycoon has been garnering. After his assault on one-time Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobblepot last year, which briefly landed Wayne in Arkham Asylum. Swallow my spit. I inhaled wrong. The billionaire has had to contend with an investigation into the deadly explosion at Wayne Tower, which led to the death of one of the head of Wayne Enterprises Research and Development, Lucius Fox, which led to the death of the head of Wayne Enterprises Research and Development. My gosh, the typos are getting worse. These are forgotten parts of sentences that no one deleted. As well as his recent implication in the assault of Virago Casino owner Rumi Mori. Speculation has begun that the revelation of Thomas Wayne's criminal past has taken too great a toll on the bachelor playboy, and that he may be on the verge of snapping completely. Wayne Enterprises stock still holds steady, despite Wayne's erratic actions of late, but analysts are keeping a close eye on the market. Going demoted to deputy... I should probably come by here more often and read. This is a lot. Gordon demoted to deputy operations. To deputy operations. That sounds wrong. I don't know why. In a massive fall from grace, Gotham's recently promoted Commissioner Gordon has already managed to lose his title, being demoted to deputy operations at the GCPD. In a press statement released earlier today, the GCPD informed the public ex-Commissioner Gordon has served Gotham and her citizens to the fullest of his capabilities. His demotion is not a reflection of his character or his ability to do his job. Deputy Ops is extremely lucky to have a man of his caliber on their team. When asked why Gordon was demoted, if he was so capable in his role, the police department refused to comment. stating that details were part of an active investigation. Releasing them to the public would only jeopardize current police efforts. Jim Gordon has done more for this city than anyone else on the force. Officer Renee Montoya told the Gazette, "If you ask me, it's a disgrace. I owe my life to that man. And to see him treated like this, it's just wrong." Though a few names have been floated as possible candidates for the role of police commissioner, the GCPD has yet to name a replacement. Because they're planning on giving it back to him as soon as Waller's gone. Waller just wants to play commissioner, while also being in charge of the agency. Like I said earlier, she's absolutely horrible. She's a great antagonist, but she is a horrible person. She means well, but she's a horrible person. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they say, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Agency takes over crime spree investigation. GCPD confirmed today that they had... Really, guys? This one's not hard. You could have easily caught this one. It's the first sentence. GCPD confirmed today that they has given the agency control. You sound like you're Grundy. Or Mundo. You sound like you're Dr. Mundo from League of Legends. GCPD confirmed today that they have given the agency control of their investigations into the recent break-ins throughout the city. At least 12 people have been confirmed dead. You sure it's not has been confirmed dead? In relation to these events, including 3 police officers and 5 city employees. Confusion about and within the investigation has been a cause of concern for Gotham's citizens. Residents are calling for a stronger police presence throughout the city, as well as answers about the attacks themselves. So far, no suspect has been apprehended. Historically, the agency and GCPD have rarely worked in tandem. It was a joint investigation decades ago that pitted the two against the Riddler, one which ultimately ended in failure. Many have called into question the organization's ability to effectively deal with the group responsible for the citywide attacks. The GCPD spokesperson told the Gazette, while the agency might be leading the investigation, rest assured they have Gotham PD's full cooperation. More on the story to follow as information is made available. Agency convoy attacked. Where was Batman? I was there. I was just being a ninja. An armored convoy belonging to the agency was attacked last night by the group responsible for yesterday morning's assault across the city. The agency is reported to have been transporting unidentified cargo when it was disabled by an electromagnetic pulse, which left 3 blocks of downtown Gotham without electricity. While Gotham Gas and Electric struggled to restore power, I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize to everyone who lost power. I know that EMPs don't just turn things off, they fry systems. Citizens are placing blame on the GCPD and on Batman. Eyewitnesses claim the GCPD raised the bat signal to alert him, but there are no reported sightings. The rumors of the masked hero's death have proliferated after Batman clashed, unsuccessfully, with a dangerous luchador during yesterday's attack at the GCPD armory. This same figure was seen at last night's raid on the agency convoy, along with what witnesses are describing as a clown and a gymnast. As a clown, a gymnast, and a blue man. No! We're being attacked by the Blue Man Group! They'll perform percussion for us! The humanity! I'm kidding. Agency backup was late to arrive on scene and unable to prevent the terrorist group from escaping. The GCPD wouldn't comment on Batman's mysterious disappearance. In a press statement, however, they confirmed that the attacks of the Gotham brokerage house, Gothcorp Labs, and the GCPD arsenal appear to be from the same group who perpetrated the attack on the convoy. They went on to say the agency is working diligently to apprehend this group of terrorists. We at the GCPD are doing everything in our power to assist their efforts. And I've got to be getting close to the end. Family begs Gotham citizens for help in finding missing couple. What? Who's missing? Wait. That's Freeze! Dude. This is new. For 5 years, family and friends have been left to wonder what happened to Dr. Victor Freeze and his wife, Nora. The two have been reported missing following a deadly accident at Gothcorp Labs. Before her disappearance, Nora Fries was diagnosed with an advanced stage of McGregor's syndrome. McGregor's is a rare terminal illness for which there is no known treatment. Victor Fries, a cryogenicist at Gothcorp Labs, was working to cryogenically preserve her. This would slow down the progression of the illness until a cure could be found. Is McGregor syndrome... Hold on. I'll finish this paragraph, then I'm going to look this up. One of these experiments triggered a catastrophic explosion, resulting in the destruction of Gothcorp's cryogenics wing and the deaths of several scientists. I'm just looking at... I feel like... I might be thinking this because I've been so engrossed in Batman for such a long time that I'm just thinking it's got to be a thing, but I'm wondering if McGregor syndrome is a thing. Oh. Interesting. It is 100% a made-up syndrome. But, according to two things, let's see, there's a Batman wiki and there's an Arrow wiki for Arrowverse, you know? So, on the Arrow wiki, McGregor syndrome is a genetic defect, likely some sort of cancer, that creates fluid buildup in the lungs, which leads to oxygen deprivation and multi-system organ failure. It was known to affect former drug addicts. I don't think she's a former drug addict. It's a genetic defect. In the TV shows Arrow and The Flash, this is on the Batman wiki, it is elaborated that McGregor syndrome is a genetic condition similar to cancer, which, along with making breathing difficult, causes organ failure. Okay, so it's completely 100% a made-up syndrome. Got it. After the record was clear, it sounds legitimate. That's why it's like, man, McGregor syndrome. It's not real. It's not a real-world disease, or disorder, syndrome, or disease. Although there probably are disorders, syndromes, and diseases that have similar effects. After the wreckage was cleared, there was no sign of either Victor or Nora. Family and friends have searched tirelessly, but it seems the couple must have somehow escaped the ruin. After a year's search, the trail went cold. Get it? And the police investigation was abandoned. Those who loved the couple, however, never gave up hope. Victor Fries was a devoted husband and son, whose research has saved countless lives. Nora Fries, an accomplished scientist in her own right, was an active member of her community. Wow, they're doing a lot more justice to the Fries couple than the show Gotham did. Gotham horribly treated the Fries family. She served on boards of several charities for impoverished children and was a fixture of the Gotham philanthropic scene. Nora and Victor's friends and family have not given up their search as easily as the police have. We're begging the people of Gotham to help us, said Dora Smithy, Nora's sister. My sister desperately needs medical attention. If you see anything, please contact us. And Victor, if you're out there, please, bring Nora home to us. She's dying and frozen in cryogenic stasis, so it's a little hard to bring her home. Exclusive! Riddler murdered! Dun dun dun! By Connor Barton. A source within GCPD refutes the agency's claim that they were responsible for the death of the terrorist known as the Riddler. It has revealed to the Gazette that Riddler... Wait. Oh, the source, got it. It has revealed to the Gazette that the Riddler was already dead when the agency arrived on scene, and that the vigilante Batman was present at the time. This calls into question all of the agency's statements in regard to this matter. Earlier, it was confirmed by the GCPD coroner that the Riddler's cause of death was poisoning. The substance was a lethal combination of psychoactive drugs injected directly into the bloodstream. The fact that Batman was on scene before the arrival of the agency suggests he, and not the enforcement group, was responsible for the Riddler's apprehension. However, some are speculating he was also responsible for his murder. Oh, dang. Oh, don't mind me, I just all of a sudden felt a very powerful hunger pang. The possibility of the Cape Crusader breaking his well-known moral code to put an end to the Riddler threat lies heavy in the hearts of Gotham citizens. More troubling still are agency and GCPD refusal to launch an investigation into Riddler's murder. That is puzzling. Any claims made that Riddler's death involved foul play are entirely erroneous, said Amanda Waller, director of the agency. Really? Liar. In response to GCPD's leaked revelation, the events aboard the Lady of Dublin occurred as the agency has previously stated, except they're lying completely 100%, and the people are sort of right, but also sort of wrong. An internal affairs official of the Gotham Police Department reached out to the Gazette to say, "We are going to be conducting a thorough internal investigation to root out the source of these unofficial leaks. These unauthorized reports go against GCPD policy but endanger active investigations." Opinion: law enforcement playing hot potato with Gotham attackers. Sorta, yeah. 24 hours have passed since yesterday's massacre, and not a single suspect has been brought into custody. Not by the GCPD, not by the agency, and certainly not by Batman. The only perpetrator identified it takes 48 hours for a murder. Yeah, jeez. There's a reason they call the show the first 48. Let's just say that. Not the first 24. The only perpetrator identified in the attacks was a distinctive massive man dressed as a Mexican wrestler. A source within GCPD says the suspect is known as Bane. Yet both the local police and the agency refuse to go public with this information. This is a level of incompetence that hasn't been seen in Gotham until recently. Some were leery of this shadow agency taking over the investigation into the recent attacks of terrorism, citing the agency's failure to apprehend the Riddler during his initial crime spree in Gotham. Their efforts, or lack thereof, in apprehending those responsible for the brokerage, Arsenal, and Gothcore attacks have confirmed their ineptitude. The hearts and minds of Gotham's citizens are nervous, and the agency and Gotham City Police Department sorry, a stretch just came out of nowhere, are busy playing hot potato with Gotham's criminal cases. The murderer of Arsenal walks free to terrorize Gotham with the weapons he and his villainous associates have already used against the agency itself in an attack on one of their convoys. Batman is missing or presumed dead since his face-off with Bane, and law enforcement is unable to bring these terrorists to justice. It's clear to this reporter that Gotham citizens have no one to rely on but themselves. Be safe out there. I'm out there! I just haven't been seen on camera. Even though I was in an alley during daylight training Joker to throw a batarang. It's not really a lot of training. I threw it once, showing him how to do it, then I had him throw it once. That was training, apparently. Let's see. Jim came through for me again and gave me much needed information on Harley Quinn's background, which I might be able to use in my mission to infiltrate her group I'm glad I decided to put my trust in Gordon instead of Waller. Our relationship means more to me than whatever momentary advantage the director could offer. Yes. It's clear that John is head over heels in love with Harley, and I can't quite think of anything more dangerous than that. I think I might be able to use his infatuation with her to my advantage somehow, even though I'd likely be treading dangerous ground. Yep. Okay. Alfred seemed reinvigorated by our conversation about Tiffany. I'm glad I could help him begin to work through the trauma he suffered. I just hope his new good mood lasts and he doesn't relapse into an even worse depression. I'm sensing foreshadowing there. After I found her in Lucius' secret lab, it became clear that she was investigating her father's death. Tiffany is becoming a complication I'm going to have to deal with. If I hadn't managed to convince her to stay hidden, who knows what Harley might have done to her. I owe it to Lucius to keep her out of harm's way, but I'm not sure how yet. I decided to work with Waller, for now. Her and the agency's resources could prove to be invaluable in my mission to go undercover in Riddler's gang. But her agency is not well known for half measures, and I can't shake the feeling that I might have just signed a deal with the devil. Yeah, you have. Again, foreshadowing. The agency was supposed to back me up, but they didn't arrive in time. I stalled as best I could, but the gang ended up being successful in their heist. For an all-powerful government agency, they certainly don't seem as effective as Waller claims they are. No kidding. Goes to show you can't really trust the government to do anything right. Except, war. You can expect them to do war right. Sometimes. Not always. Not even most time. Most of the time, the government does not do anything right. So people expecting the government to do anything for them are asking for bad things. Hence, the famous quote of Ronald Reagan. The 5 most terrifying words in the English language are... Wait, no. 5? The 9 most terrifying words in the English language. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. I don't think he said the 9. It's just the most terrifying words, So yeah, the most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Not a good thing when they say that. It means things are about to go sideways really fast and get really complicated and affect far more people than just the original immediate people involved. It's never a good thing. No matter who's in charge, the government getting involved is always bad. Always. No exceptions. Selina Kyle, also known as Catwoman. An infamous cat burglar of formidable skills, she and I met when we faced off on the rooftops of the mayor's office after she had broken in and stolen a data drive of incriminating information. She briefly dated my old friend and one-time mayor, Harvey Dent. We had a romantic relationship, while she was in Gotham, at least. Shortly before I took down Lady Arkham, Selina left town. For good. I still miss her, even after a year of absence. I hope that when we see each other again, if we see each other again, we can pick up where we left off. Well, as long as lying to her is okay. During the Pax raid on the convoy, I tried to stop Harley from murdering agents, but somehow ended up fighting alongside her. While she seems to be pleased with me for now, we ended up leaving Bane behind in the ensuing chaos. I'm sure he's going to have a few choice words for Harley if or when he comes back. Mr. Freeze. Dr. Victor Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze. Once an upstanding scientist, Freeze turned to a life of crime in order to fund his own research into curing the disease that's killing his wife, Nora. In the meantime, Nora lives in suspended animation in a freeze chamber of his own invention. Knowing his weakness for his wife is something to keep in mind for later. I can use this to my advantage if I ever find myself in a tight spot and need Freeze's help. Or need to stop him. Bane. In the midst of the heist's confusion, Bane somehow ended up being left behind. No one but Bane. Bane's henchmen seemed particularly broken up about his demise. But that does nothing to assuage my fears. Come on, guys. It doesn't take a hard... It's not a hard job or even an expensive one. Hire a proofreader for the little bit of text you have in this game. That isn't subtitles. You can just hire, you know, Codex proofreader. It's not that much. If Ben manages to survive the agency's deployed backup and is able to return to the Pax subway lair, he is going to be livid with us all. However slim the chance of his return, I should start practicing dodging the blows of his massive fists. He returned, so you know. Harvey Bullock. I crossed paths with Harvey Bullock when Catwoman, John, and I were infiltrating the Riddler's old workshop. Couldn't tell if he was there to guard the spot or was in the wrong place at the wrong time. John was ready to knock him out with a crowbar, and I had to make a quick decision of how to handle the situation between injuring Bullock or corrupting him. He was already I don't know. I doubt this is gonna come back. Abandoned subway station Gotham Underground. Riddler's gang, known amongst themselves as the Pact, have established themselves a headquarters inside of an old abandoned subway station. Built at the turn of the century, the station provides little by way of amenities, but it seems to serve the Pact's needs just fine. What those needs are remains to be seen. John Doe and Harley Quinzel. That's hard to read just because it's her name with her moniker in between based on her name. So with John Doe and Harley Quinzel use the station as a permanent that's still, even reading it that way is weird. Use the station as a permanent residence, though it's still unclear if Victor and Mr. Freeze, and Bane also called the rat-infested subway home. This lair of theirs will be my base of operations for the duration of my undercover mission amongst their group, which I hope, for all our sakes, won't be long. I'm really hoping it's almost done, and I can go back to being Batman and not walking around their base. Mostly because of how tense that is. Okay, so... Nah. Okay, I've got 3 more spots. Riddler, dark ghost out of Gotham's past, who has returned to strike fear into the city's heart once again. I was able to stop him, but at a great personal cost. Unfortunately, just as he was to be taken into custody, an unknown assassin murdered him with a toxic compound of a mix of psychiatric medications. Okay, so we have... I'm trying to count these. It's really hard at this angle now. 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces. And Bane, Harley, and Mr. Freeze. I mean, this is all the same, so I don't think I have anything new. No, I don't have anything new. Nope.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures.
Handy.
Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
That is
Thanks.
true.
I'm sure it'll come in handy.
He'd be invisible to heat
Close enough to
sensors.
someone to welcome them into the Batcave. But I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you.
She's important to me.
I think you're judging.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This
Oh,
is
okay.
a big step.
Who are you, my counselor?
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
I'm not done. Let me go. I'm gonna go talk to Selena. Wait, I can still talk to Alfred?
Hello.
So, how are you holding up?
Well, I'm ready and able to serve.
Apparently he's doing okay. Good to hear. Good man, Alfred. I'm gonna go talk to Selena because she's staring at my car. Probably wondering why it's red and not black like my Bat car. The Batmobile.
Selena?
Admiring the car.
So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here.
Yeah.
How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home.
Why do you think I'm trying to get out of there? Ow. Hurtful. Where do we go from here?
So, what do you think is next? For us?
Romantically or with Riddler's laptop?
Both.
I don't have a lot of expectations.
Oh.
But I do have some hope.
Well, that's good. Hope is good. Now, I have one more thing I have to do before I check the laptop. And that is... look at my car. Yeah.
It's over 600 horsepower.
What? I like my car. It's really cool. I also wanted to show it off. Wait, how do stairs. Stairs! Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. I'm 100% thinking about this wrong. Those stairs go nowhere, evidently. Look at that. They go up to that platform, which, from what I can tell, goes nowhere. What is this? I don't remember that being there. Well, let's do this.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Thank you.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Got a video, a documents, and a video. Well, let's go left to right then, shall we?
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
What is that?
That was the same injection.
Subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
I think it will, because now I got a document.
Invoices,
documentation,
design notes.
The fools think they're safe. They're stupider than I thought. If they think I'd ever forget what they did. If they think I'd ever forgive. I'm closing in on them now. I know who their supplier is. And that means I know they've moved their twisted operation. They're in Gotham, hiding in plain sight. Well, not for long. E. This is a communique. Really. There's
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the Black Site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Nice.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for a delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Uh-huh. And the final video. Why are they beaten? Oh no, they're bleeding from their eyes.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants.
Why are they testing on people?
Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Here, you may make an option. This option, nothing else. You have no choice. Fine, I'll call Waller.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the Black Site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me.
How?
Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15.
What have you given me to trust you about? Well, I guess she's gonna tell me.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selina.
Benefits of partners. Be safe.
So we're just partners with benefits, or... Here we go. Here's hoping she doesn't realize I lied to her. She shouldn't.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On
the floor now! Ow. Well, this is not good. Tiffany stabbed me in the back.
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act.
Well, we knew that Gordon wanted to arrest me. He told me himself that he wanted to arrest other me.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Okay.
Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a
I'm
good
just gonna
thing.
not talk.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent. I just wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
It'll be all right, Tiffany. I believe you.
Okay. I need to keep her calm. I need to keep Tiffany calm.
What in the... Director
I need
Waller?
to keep Gordon calm.
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now.
Everyone calm
Spend
down.
the rest of your life as a meter maid. Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in. And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my
Gordon.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth.
You haven't told him the truth.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question
How did my
authority.
relationship change? That I did not expect.
Professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
I didn't think my Bruce relationship with Gordon could change. That's interesting.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Tiffany and try to...
I apologize.
I need to iron this out.
Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this.
I'm Batman.
The agency?
I told her I'd tell
You
her.
were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me.
I've gotta get her calmed down. She is a live wire.
This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
I'm Batman. I'm gonna tell you guys right now why I did this. I did look this. I was like, okay, what are the most important decisions that I can make? This is one of them. If I don't tell her I'm Batman, she just gets pissed at me and goes all homicidal rampage on the city. Like, I don't understand this turn at all in character. Like, what the heck? All of a sudden you become a homicidal maniac? You were normal. No sane person goes, you lied to me. I'll kill everybody. So yeah, this is the best call here.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new Batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
That's a hologram. He couldn't touch it. It's just light.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
I would have been lost
The
without
truth
him.
is, there wouldn't be a Batman without your father. He made the suit, the Batmobile, the gear, all of it.
Bruce. He set the bar pretty high, huh?
He did.
Daggone.
Yep. And I need a tech person. Please be tech person.
Maybe I can still help.
Yes.
If Batman is interested.
He wanted to pass the torch
It's
to
the least I
you.
can do.
Wait, hold on.
And
need
I
the
know
help.
my dad would be proud.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Okay, I need to
Woohoo!
digest.
Yeah, I dropped the
Sorry
bomb on
for
you.
everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
You're welcome. I've been building everything up throughout the course of the story to tell her. So it's like, if I didn't tell her, it would have been very jarring and kind of weird.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne.
I'm here.
Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
Yeah, a lot.
Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Yeah, that.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined.
Okay. I love what they do here with this element, because if it was just Waller, I wouldn't trust a thing she said. But, what's her face right next to her? I forget her name. She's barely been in the story. She's been a big part of the story, but she's only had like 3-4 scenes. I can't remember her name. But she adds credence to what Waller's saying because she's a huge fan of Batman and knows I'm Batman.
But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea.
What, Batman?
Put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
Wait.
Riddler's info. They have a way in, and you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox, but a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
I'm not willing to let anyone die, even them, just for the sake of this plan.
What about Gotham?
It's cold calculus, but it's the best way.
Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
I do.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city.
Okay, I'll keep you in the loop for them. Because their lives would be forfeit otherwise.
About working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Look, it's not that. It's that I don't want to have anybody get slaughtered. The whole cold calculus aspect, I've never liked about law enforcement or any quote-unquote law enforcement.
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think...
Accepting the aspect of, there's no better solution is stupid. Anyone who says that is a moron who can't contemplate that you can save everyone. It's just that you can save everyone. The caveat is you can save everyone, but not necessarily yourself. In order to save everyone, it sometimes requires you to sacrifice something of your own. Not necessarily your life. Sometimes your sanity, sometimes your health, sometimes an arm, sometimes a relationship, but you have to be willing to sacrifice something for the greater good. Just not other people, because they aren't yours to sacrifice. That's my issue with it all.
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
No innocent collateral damage.
No, just innocent people, Bruce.
I'll have to keep everyone who runs that facility out of harm's way. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller.
I can toggle it?
Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce.
This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Awesome. Whoa, cold, hot. Wait. Power? Dude, I can see power cables. And thermal? Okay, so someone's getting a massage. Heat pipes. Alright, heat pipes. Yep. I looked at them. Receptionist.
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk.
Yep. Can I keep going this way? Can I keep going? Nope. Okay. Keep searching. Let's see. Anything else I can scan? Look at the door.
That access door is connected to the spa.
Well, that makes sense. It does say it's spa.
Huh. Project Lotus.
Oh.
This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Good work.
Right.
They weren't exactly being subtle.
Yeah. They put a lotus right on their sign. Anything else? Anything else? No. Patron.
They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out.
How do you do that without
Which is
anyone
why I'm willing
noticing?
to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Like, in order to build an underground lab, there's a few logistics you gotta account for people often overlook. For example, how do you move that much dirt without anyone ever noticing? It was looked at in the Shawshank Redemption, remember? He carried it out little by little and dropped it in the grounds, but it was like very little by little. Pocketfuls at a time. So that no one would ever notice he was tumbling through a wall. That was just a wall.
Must be a patron.
Yep. Handprint.
There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards.
Is that it? Is that it? That looks like it might be it. A security
panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce. That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
I got someone behind me.
Waller, I need to go.
Now, why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
Oh, I have an appointment. Bad shoulder.
The main entrance is around the corner. That's not why you're here.
My Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office. so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place?
Oh,
do your
God.
best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is Harley's secret to give, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together. Project Lotus is what we're after. And this is it.
Oh no, Bane will remember I lied to him.
In this duplicitous position, while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Rise and shine.
Dude. Okay, at least I'm not tied up, but I am at gunpoint.
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You had so much going for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... Well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
Oh, well. Thanks
for the warning. I'll be careful.
I hope it's not you, Wayne.
Really?
If it is, I'll kill everyone who shows up for your funeral.
Well, that's just rude. I'm not gonna be alive for you to punish.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. And tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he
I
hadn't...
sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it.
I did say it's Harley's secret to give, not mine.
Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered.
Okay, so...
Tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready.
Okay, so I'm willing to bet she's gonna yell at me. She's not having with me.
You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Yep, I know. I expected this. Relax, I'm going. I've got to stay under cover. I can't blow him by just leaving. Mannequin parts. I never noticed those on the floor.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies? That sort of thing?
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know? Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
Oh, come on. I'm more than just that.
We all have more to us, Bruce. You're not telling me anything I didn't already know. Did you forget I used to be a doctor? Went to doctoring school and everything. All for my dad. You got some of the same shades as him.
No. I'm on guard. I'm waiting for her to attack me at any second.
And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown.
I don't know this one.
He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
I can tell he meant a lot to you.
He did. Till he blew his brains out. Now, he's just a glimmer in a maggot's belly. Same as we'll all be someday. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl John told me about. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic.
Are you threatening her?
Oh, take it down a notch, Wayne.
You just mentioned her out of nowhere.
It's your job to keep her that way. Yeah, friends are great. Except when you have to lose them. Laptop's gone.
What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place. Except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared.
Oh, crud.
You and Catwoman.
Wait, you've interviewed
The
John?
guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Well, you must have missed something. Catwoman and I are loyal.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll take your word for it.
You're with John.
Alert. I ain't taking your word for it.
Oh, no, I couldn't tell the sarcasm. Uh-oh.
When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers.
Oh.
This is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Okay. John...
Do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Oh, that's what all the... Oh, crud.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat! Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Do it again.
What?
Hit me again.
Okay.
Take
Okay, good job.
I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this. But we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce.
Ooh.
Harley's gonna kill.
Oh. Okay. I've already betrayed Catwoman to Gordon. And that's because I knew Gordon wouldn't use lethal force and Catwoman would be able to get away. I don't feel quite as confident with... I don't feel as confident with this one. Okay, this guy's in the same position. He did the same things I did, so I'm thinking I'm going to follow his example and not give up Catelyn. This is just a Reddit where people are talking about what they did. Wait a minute, hold on. This is talking about the advantages and disadvantages of these choices. Okay. Oh, dang. In this guy's opinion, if you've been on decent or very good terms with Catelyn, then write yourself out and do her a big favor. And certainly do if you have a romantic relationship with her, unless you're a dick. Yeah, it's like no stranger. I'm kidding. Okay, good terms with Tiffany. Considers remember that Tiffany never. Okay. Just reading what this guy did, his choices up to now.
Tiffany girl. If it's you,
there is no scenario where we are letting that happen.
I knew that'd be your knee-jerk reaction, but this is the only way out. The only way that keeps you alive.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. Internally. You know Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. And don't think I don't feel just awful about this. Since, you know, I stole it. Can't help but feel a little bit responsible.
right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'.
Okay, well.
Out to dry.
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay. Just like we talked about.
It was me, Harley. I took it.
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky.
Woo! Tense! Alright, now I gotta fight the Pact, I guess. Because I know Bruce isn't gonna die. There's 2 more episodes left. Oh, Catwoman.
Well, Bruce, it's been fun. Bane, get him inside.
Well,
you can let the cats out of the bag.
This is gonna make it a little harder to fight back.
Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable.
Why would I start now?
I got you what you wanted. I found the black site.
This ain't about what it was or what you did with it. It's about trust. And I ain't got none for you no more.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah.
I can't do anything from in here!
Postcard from Antarctica.
Oh, this is cold. I need an option! What? No! I thought I was gonna get like an option or something. I didn't even get a fight scene? Oh, come on! My only fight scene this episode was against Catwoman? I mean, it was great, but I mean, I wouldn't call it like a badass moment. Dang it. Oh well. You and 87.6% of players left Tiffany feeling honored. Well, cool. She felt valued when you took the time to let her apologize and explain her actions. She felt honored that you would let her in on your Batman secret. Well, that's cool. You and 70.4% of players left John feeling guilt-ridden. He took to heart your advice to be genuine. He felt proud that he was able to help his hero by retrieving the laptop. Because you sacrificed yourself to protect your friends, he feels guilt-ridden. Interesting. I don't know what that means. This is very loud! But yeah, it's, that's pretty cool. It's interesting because he's guilt-ridden. That means, does that mean that he's gonna, I think that just impacts how he reacts later to things. You and 90 point, wow, I'm going the majority route on this one. You and 90.2% of players left Gordon feeling remorseful. He felt unified with Batman when he was nearly able to arrest Catwoman. So loud! He knew you hadn't tipped her off. That's cool! He was relieved when you didn't resist arrest. Because of what you said after Waller fired him, he feels a little remorseful about trying to arrest you. Awesome! Yeah, he tried to arrest me. I was like, no, he's a good cop. You and 70.4% of players left Harley feeling deceived. She was unconvinced by your defense that you weren't the mole. She was unimpressed by your stance on dealing with traitors. She felt deceived when you confessed to having been the mole all along. Well, that makes sense. I did completely deceive her. So loud! It's awesome, epic music, and very Batman, but very hard to read over. You and 70.4% of players did something that will make Waller furious. Well, yeah. She felt miffed. She was just miffed that when you didn't accept her apology about the convoy. She felt superior when you pushed back against her desire to use the villains in the Blacksite raid. She will be furious that you gave up your cover. Will be? She will be furious? Oh, that's interesting. This was a close one. I didn't realize it was so close, but I'm still slightly in the majority. You and 52.1% of players left Selina feeling horrified. She was on edge after narrowly surviving an assault by the GCPD. She felt honored that you let her see your Batcave. Nice. When you... Epic music! Blowing the trumpets! So powerful! Why are there so many cats in the... So many of those people in the special thanks were cats, apparently. When you gave yourself out to protect Selina, she felt horrified watching what happened to you. She's worried that you might die. I mean, quite honestly, I would be too if I wasn't Batman. Also, I would be too if it wasn't episode 3, and we have 2 more episodes to go. Did you warn Catman that GCPD was coming after her? Oh. Apparently 38.6% didn't. I'm in the minority on this one. What dating advice did you give John in the cafe? Be yourself. And he told you about his time in Arkham. Did you tell Tiffany that you're Batman? Most people did. Did you out yourself as the mole or put the blame on Catwoman? Most people took the blame. And we're left in one of Mr. Freeze's cryo chambers to die. Alright. Right in front of Joker's hacienda. Wow. You and 38.6% of players did not warn Catwoman. Oh, I already read these. Okay, everybody. This has been quite the epic... Wow, music. This has been quite the epic music, for one thing. That was loud. But that has been quite the epic tale. Hey, look. Catwoman. She's visible now. We can see everyone. Up next is What Ails You? A shocking revelation forces Bruce into a desperate change of plans as the villain's lethal plot escalates. So everyone who cares about me is scared for me. Rightly so. Waller's pissed with me. That's fine. I hate Waller. She's a villain you love to hate, you know? Like, she's very powerful and a very strong woman, but very, very heartless, let's say. I would even say she is evil while she tries to do good. Gotta move. That has been an interesting time. I'm not sure where this is going, but I might not actually end up with the villain Joker because I'm just too good a person. I'm too nice a guy, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not the asshole I try to pretend to be. I'm just a big old softie. But that's okay, because I'm still Batman. I wouldn't be Batman if I didn't have a soft spot inside where I go, no! How do you know the name? How do you know that name? What did you say, Martha? Sorry, I'm never gonna let that one go. That was so stupid. But I'm still Batman. And it's not Affleck's fault. Affleck, surprisingly, was a good Batman. But he did the best he could with the material given. I blame the material. Not the source material either. I blame the script. The writers, the director, maybe the producer. Hard to say. He's usually just money, just the purse strings. But, anyway. Enough ranting and raving about Batman. Tomorrow we're going to watch more Batman. And given how long this was, I'm probably not going to finish episode 5. But no big events happened to the public, so there might not be really any big codex entries. Or at least no current events updates. So I should be able to get through all that pretty quickly. I would think. And that would allow me to get through all of what happens in episode 4 relatively quickly. And maybe, and I mean big maybe, I could do episode 5 after episode 4. What's really interesting here is that really does look like John. That looks like Joker. As though he really is the villain. Because he's got a knife as Batman's trying to punch him. And that looks like maybe either the sun rising or an explosion behind us. But I mean, I wonder how that looks for the vigilante one. That's kind of weird. But maybe I have to stop him because he goes too far and he doesn't know how to be a vigilante. Maybe that's the... I don't know. One thing is clear. That hair does not look like what I saw on the pictures of vigilante or villain Joker. So that's confusing. Anyway. So basically what I'm saying is remember what this looks like. Because I want to see if they completely change the model. Based on my decisions. And we're getting into it all, so this is going to be interesting. Whatever the outcome. So stick with me, everyone. Tomorrow we get into episode 4. And like I said, if we most likely don't finish episode 5 tomorrow, we're going to be doing episode 5 next Thursday, which will then mean The Wolf Among Us will be Friday. Because honestly, I like The Wolf Among Us. It's a great show. It's a great series. I won't say great show, but it is a great show. It's oh man, that would make such a great TV show. Very noir, with the supernatural sort of just as an overtone. It's so man, it's great. It's great because you're the big bad wolf or Big B Wolf. You know, Big B Wolf, Big B Wolf. That's what everyone calls you. And you're a detective. You're the sheriff of the I guess, what do they call it? Dang. It's a little part of New York City that's enchanted with a glamour so that they can live there and no one suspects a thing. And that's all explained in the background and lore of the game. So that's all going to be just explained. That's just background. And you get all these characters like Snow White and the Crooked Man, and Jack, who's in all the things, like Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, and Jack and Jill went up a hill, and all kinds of things that have Jack in him. He's just Jack. You also get Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yeah, you get people from Alice in Wonderland. It's all so strange and fascinating. I love it. All these story characters. It's great. So I'm looking forward to that because I love the Fables concept and series. It's just so great. And Bigby, being able to be the big bad wolf is freaking awesome. Ah, man. So anyway, I could rant and rave about this for a while because I'm just so excited that the new purchaser of Telltale Games is like, okay, we're back. I bought them. We're changing up things, using a new engine, and I say new engine. They're using Unreal Engine. And what's most important is the first series I'm producing with this company is their Fables series, the Big Bad Wolf. You're gonna be the wolf among us again. It's so great. Season 2. I'm excited. I can't wait for more information to come out about that when it does. Just seeing the trailer was just so tantalizing. Anyway, thanks for joining me, everybody. I appreciate everyone who stops by and says hi, stops by and watches. I look forward to next time. Tomorrow, we continue. Until then, be well, be safe, have a great Thursday, and a good start to your... No, not a good start, sorry. And a most excellent start to your Friday. Until then, be well. Peace out, all. Bye.